While exploring Norway, we had to try some local cuisine in Oslo and Bergen. From traditional dishes to delicacies, let the Norwegian food tour begin. Greetings from Norway! Hubby and I are here for 2 weeks. It is rainy, as you might be able to tell from the glittering background, the glistening cobblestone path. The restaurant we're checking out tonight is one of the oldest restaurants in Bergen. The interior feels very warm thanks to the wood. The walls here have paintings of Bergen, old Bergen, and then at the windows there are ships, like the miniature model ships, and some candles, and a little fireplace, like a modernized fireplace. This restaurant has been operating since 1910. That is 125 years. We're in Bergen, so I gotta try something that originates from Bergen. My question is, how do you pronounce this? It's very long. We just learned that in Norway there are tons of dialects. Like Bergen and Oslo, they have different dialects. And so some Norwegians might not completely understand what another Norwegian might say, depending on where they're from. Cheers!
Skål.
Skål. It's got 2 blueberries on the top. Oh, there's another blueberry on the bottom, so 3 blueberries. That is refreshing. Yeah, it's got a sharpness. Oh, you know that carbonated feeling from soda?
The fizz part, yeah?
Yeah, it's got the fizz. Let me try yours. You try mine. Yours has more of the alcohol flavor, more gin-rific. Hubby got the Norwegian lamb with seasonal veggies, all sitting in a pool of red wine sauce, and a side of small halved potatoes. It's nice and little toasty on the outside. It's got that sweetness and also a little savory and juicy. It just pops in your mouth. I got the Bergen Fish Soup and bread with tomatoes, garlic bread to be exact. It's got chives on it. That is super creamy. It reminds me of clam chowder. Here's a piece of fish. Oh, and there's some shrimp in it too. Hubby is usually not a fish person, but he actually enjoyed this one. And to me, it's not fishy because I eat fish frequently. Like every week I eat some kind of fish. He rarely eats fish. So to him, he was saying
very fishy.
He was saying it tastes fishy. Taste is relative.
Creamy fish.
Very creamy. And the fish soup comes with crackers, and each cracker is very thin. It's paper thin. What is this?
S'more.
Butter. Put it in the soup? Because this is so thin. The crackers are so thin. If I try to spread the butter on this, the cracker's gonna split. Back to Mister's dish, the lamb. Hubby is not a fan of mushroom, which is a blessing for me because I love mushrooms. Here I am, happily inheriting all the fungi. Yay, more mushrooms for me! I am so full. I didn't even finish my soup yet. When I was ordering this, I thought, is that gonna be enough food? Because the fish soup is in the appetizer section, but because of the cream, it is so filling. Originally, we were like, oh, after this, I'm gonna get some reindeer hot dog over there. Put some juice on there. Enjoy your bruschetta. That was a pretty tasty meal. Okay, so the fish soup, it's not like, oh, it's gonna blast me off of this earth delicious. It's more like a comfy, like winter food vibe. And it's not like overly flavorful or anything.
It's like fish chowder, you know, like clam chowder, fish chowder.
Yeah.
Cozy,
yeah.
Very filling.
Comfort food.
Yeah.
There were other things I really wanted to try on that menu, but got only one stomach and a lot of other places to try. It is a sunny day in Bergen, and it is Thursday, which means one thing, raspeball. Alright, someone on Reddit recommended this place for a raspeball. This gastropub has been serving Norwegian food and beer for over 15 years. So I was asking what are like the most traditional Norwegian dishes on this menu, and I was told, of course, the local fish soup, and the potato dumplings, that's the raspeballs, and these two, the fish pie and the Plukkfisk. It's mainly like a West Coast and a North Norway thing. For those who enjoy people watching, you could sit by the window. Alrighty, so here's the Thursday special. Raspeball, the potato dumplings, with 3 kinds of meat. You can order with 1 ball or 2 balls, and we got 2. That's smashed swede, S-W-E-D-E. It's a cross between turnip and cabbage. There are two types of lamb protein here. This one is salted lamb, and this one is smoked sausage. Let's have a bite of the smoked sausage. Wait, I never had a sausage in that flavor. That is new.
It's kind of gamey.
I like the flavor, but parts of the texture is chewy. I've had sausage so many times in my life, but not that kind. Next up is the salted lamb. That's interesting. Very salty. Also, I've had lamb quite a few times before, but that is different. This is what I'm learning in Norway. There are dishes that might look similar to things we have back at home, but it tastes different. Next up, let's try a potato dumpling. That reminds me of something in Asian cuisine. Yeah, the texture is like really like compact rice. The potato ball by itself can be a little mild in flavor. So if you want more flavor power, you could rub it into the oil or have each bite of the potato ball with the bacon. On to the Plukkfisk. So this dish is cod mixed with mashed potato, and the top is generously sprinkled with bacon. When you pick up a forkful, there's quite a bit of texture on that. You see like those fibrous looking things? Steamy. If you like fish and mashed potato, that's for you. There's quite a bit of food here. This could make 2 meals for me. And it comes with pickled onion and pickled carrot. The pickles taste pretty gentle. It's not like really sharp like some pickled stuff I've had before. Yeah, gentle pickles. We got tons of crackers on the side. There's like 10 of these thin crackers on this plate, and 2 of them have butter smeared on it. Oh, actually 3 of these crackers have butter smeared on it. Oh wait, 4! It's like every other cracker has butter on it. These are the same or similar crackers they served with the fish soup from the other restaurant. Or simply you could put the mashed potato on there. This meal is so filling. It's like we have to go on a long hike after this. Considering the amount of food they give you, it's like a really good deal. Oh, wow, we are stuffed. I was starting to not be able to breathe. If we lived here, I would totally take half of it to go and have the rest for dinner. And now we're gonna go on a digestive walk, check out some museums. It is Monday night in Oslo, and we're going to the oldest restaurant here in this city. The name of this restaurant is Engebret Cafe, and it's been serving Norwegian home cooking since 1857. That's like almost 170 years at the time we filmed this. Oh, there's a little park located in front of the restaurant. Looks like there's some construction going on around it right now. In the front stands a statue of Norwegian stage actor from the 1800s. In the summer, you can dine outside when it's warmer. We have 2 candles, a long tapered one and a short one, and a real flower tulip. I read that reindeer is a delicacy in Norway. Since I've been having quite a bit of fish here, I'm gonna switch it up and do the reindeer steak. I was asking the waiter what is the most traditional dish, and he was saying it's the seasonal one, this one right here, but he recommends it more for locals who miss their mother's cooking, and not so much for tourists. And this right here, this cod dish is more from the north. I love this old style illustration. Alright, as for the drinks, they have wines. There's like 12 pages of... Wow, so many wines! Hundreds of bottles. And beer.
It's their amber beer, and he said it pairs with fish, so he recommended it.
I'm not a beer person, usually puts me to sleep, but this one is very nice. Very light, very crisp. Here we have some complimentary bread and butter. We might compete over that butter. We learned that this pan-fried cod is more of a southern and central Norway dish. Love the variety of ingredients surrounding it.
I had a tater. One tater.
It's good. Probably the best potato so far.
Alright, let's try some of hubby's fish. That tastes so buttery. The Hollandaise sauce is heavenly with that cod. That's probably the most flavorful Norwegian food we've had. That one's tasty. So good. I love how they put an assortment of veggies in my dish as well. Tonight I try reindeer steak. Reindeer is a staple for the Sami people. The Sami are indigenous to northern Norway, as well as parts of Sweden, Finland, and the far north of Russia. For the Sami in mountainous areas, reindeer herding is a way of life. I was thinking it might be gamey, but it's not much gamey. It's very subtle. Reindeer is not common in the US, so I'm not familiar to what it's supposed to taste like. This kind of might look like a chicken drumstick, but this is actually pear. Okay, hubby wants to try that pear, so let's give him some. Here. I was just surprised because I thought it was going to be very sweet, but that is like a perfect flavor for Christmas.
That's really good.
Is it like cinnamony or like some spice?
Yeah, it's kind of meaty.
Yeah,
Like it's got some meaty flavor.
Yeah.
But there's a little sweetness to it. That's really good.
It breaks apart very easily in the mouth. I feel the sweetness the most at the end. This is a pickled onion. We got potatoes. And ooh, this looks like mashed potato down here. What is that? Whoa. You gotta look at the menu. Oh, parsnip puree. Wow. This dish has so many good flavors. Some parts of this reindeer steak is super soft. This is an orchestra. The variety of flavors, textures. You can't get bored with this dish. Like the potatoes act as like a pause. You gotta dip those potatoes in the parsnip puree because the parsnip puree has that excitement. There is a big painting next to us. It was made in 1889. That's the bank across the restaurant, and the restaurant is right over here. There are people dining behind me, so I'm trying to be a little discreet. I'm taking a look into the deeper part of the room, and there are old paintings with golden frames around it, and there's so much vintage goodies in here. This place is historic. I read that a bunch of creatives have dined here in the past, and there are portraits of quite a few people on the wall. I think those are some of those creatives, those famous people who dined here. On our way out, we're told this restaurant has 240 seats. And during warmer months, when they put chairs outside, they can seat up to 340 people. How does the kitchen do it? How do they prepare so many dishes in one day? Okay, there are so many rooms, and like there are like long tables, and there's a feast going on in each room.
They serve 24 tons of cod every year. Tons.
What a place. So much history and so much life. That's the bank across the street. That was in the painting. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and we are at Mathallen Oslo for lunch. Said to be Oslo's biggest food court, Mathallen Oslo has over 30 specialty shops, cafes, and eateries. There's a bar over there, and a bar over here, and lots of small pies. Korntokki, as in corn dog and tteokbokki. Korean street food and mart. They sell corn dogs. There's also Hungarian food. Here's some samples. Bistro Budapest has their own seating, but since we're ordering food from different places, we're just gonna go to like the main public seating area. There is so much food here. There's dim sum, there's all kinds of seafood. Oh, Italian, pasta, and burgers. So after I ordered my burger, my hubby ordered a burger as well. He would have ordered a burger anyway, even if I did.
Different species.
It's either burger or pizza for him usually. My burger has a Norwegian flag on it. Yours is not claimed. Hubby got the Budapest Smashbuger. I got my burger from Helt, Vilt. Helt, Vilt? I'm listening to Google Translate. Helt, Vilt. I was asking them, what is your most traditional dish? They were saying the reindeer stew, which I was eyeing, but since I had reindeer steak yesterday, I was thinking we gotta try something new. The lady was recommending the Arctic Moose Burger. It's got brown cheese in it, as well as cloudberry dressing. That brown cheese makes things interesting. Brown cheese has a sweetness to it. You can get regular fries, parmesan, or rosemary. And they have a lot of choices for dips. This one is the aioli. It's crunchy. I was thinking the rosemary would be very strong because it smells strong, but definitely a little more gentle than I expected. How's your burger, mister?
Best one so far.
Of the trip? How many burgers have you had so far?
3 or 4?
No.
At least 3, probably 4.
The blueberry soft drink was quite delectable. Toothsome. Nummy.
We'll take a look around at the gourmet items, see what we could bring back home for family. There's a butcher shop in here. At Volkenmart, they have international items, some of which we could get back at home. Here they sell beer. And look at this. 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. Squid Game reference.
At this stall called Fisk, I got Fiskekaker. Hold on. Let me try this again. Fiskekaker. Anyways.
These are Norwegian fish cakes.
I've had Korean fish cakes many times in my life. I'm curious how similar or different this one will be. You can buy it cold or you can buy it heated up. On the sign, it said if you buy one, it's 37 STK. I don't know what STK stands for. I've seen currency here as KR. Kroner. For a warm one, they charge me 40 STK. It's quite thick. It's got speckles on it. Texture reminds me of like a kind of solid scrambled egg. It's jiggly. It's very flexible and jiggly. You get that fish flavor. It's kind of mild in flavor overall. I would say, as someone who likes fish, I find this pretty likable. You can make like a burger out of this if you season it more. Mister's having coffee. Espresso.
Right next to the food hall, there's this water. Some river. This grabbed my attention. It's a Korean something. Oh, it's a Korean photo booth.
Oh, here's a prop room. Last but not least, let's have some dessert for this food tour. We're gonna have the famous brown cheese on waffles. Parked right by the cathedral is a waffle cart offering 8 options. I just put my order in and I was asking which is like the most traditional version of these Norwegian waffles. He was saying 4 and 5.
He was saying number 4 is pretty sweet, so he personally likes number 5.
So that's what I ordered.
There's also a waffle with smoked salmon, dill, and cream cheese. And if you live here, you can get the waffle batter.
The waffle is folded in half, hugging the cheese slices inside.
Oh, look at the edges. It looks like faces.
As it looks, the edges are crispy. It's got a really nice, pleasant sweetness, that waffle, and buttery. The next bite is gonna have a bit of that brown cheese. It says pretty likable. It's a thin slice of brown cheese in the waffle. If you have like a thick slice of brown cheese, it could be a bit much if you didn't grow up eating it. But in this context, it fits really well. Oh, that brown cheese. That sweet, sweet brown cheese. I read somewhere, maybe Reddit, that you have to try brown cheese at a restaurant. Supposedly, the grocery store version just doesn't compare. True or false? If you're a brown cheese fan, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Is there really a big difference between the restaurant version and the grocery store version? So we got back from Norway about 2 weeks ago, and I've got another Norway video in the works. That one is mega. Tons of footage. That video might need to be split into 2 parts because there's so much good stuff. Stunning scenery, more food spots, and so forth. In the meantime, I also just filmed a Vancouver trip and a foraging adventure. Also just dropped a pottery reveal on my Patreon. It's exclusive vlog number 41. There's a link in the description box. For more pottery updates, follow my visual arts Instagram @CreativeChillout. For food, travel, and everyday life, my main Instagram is @MissMinaO. I'll catch you in the next video.